and I'm excited to share with all of you Oculus Quest 2.
The Oculus Quest 2 is absolutely the best value headset that has ever released up until this point.
The Oculus Quest 2 release,
very exciting, extremely exciting actually,
Yeah.
revolutionary for the VR world.
The Oculus Quest 2 is not only the best hybrid VR headset on the market today, but it's also the most affordable.
Breaking news today, Facebook just announced it will acquire Oculus VR, creator of the much-hyped virtual reality tech
Oculus will be no more. Andrew Bosworth stated in a blog post, starting in early 2022, you'll start to see the shift from Oculus Quest from Facebook to Meta Quest, an Oculus app to Meta Quest app.
Sticks and stones might break my bones, but in the metaverse, nothing can hurt me, except massive financial loss, which they continue to take.
Do you have a favorite feature to use in here?
Yeah.
Something that you think is very cool?
Check this out.
Wow.
So that's pretty neat.
This is so freaking cool.
There's barely any people that actually use the metaverse, despite it being the brainchild of Facebook, which was once the most popular social media out there. The most popular part of the metaverse is probably Decentraland, and it only has about 379 daily active users. You could easily see that many people in RuneScape's Grand Exchange on one trade world. And then there's the
graphics of this game are Fortune calling it an international laughingstock, Slate labeling the look so stupid, and Forbes asking, does Mark Zuckerberg not understand how bad his metaverse is?
One of the most important aspects will be live service games like Echo VR, Beat Saber, Onward. We're focused on this a lot right now, making sure games can build out active community.
Echo VR to me is a promise from my childhood fulfilled.
Echo Arena is way more than just a regular computer game.
It transcends what the most people would call a game.
And I've probably met my closest friends that I'll ever have because of this game.
There's a person that I met in Echo that I will be marrying this coming fall.
Enough with the fun and games. It's time for everyone's favorite. Work.
At Ready at Dawn, we pride ourselves with being open and communicative with our community. To that end, we have news to share. After many discussions internally and with our partners at Meta, we have made the difficult decision to shut down Echo VR.
You know, honestly, I thought I had easily 5 more years left until I even had to think about this video. Yeah, here we are. Echo VR is shutting down.
So very recently, and I don't remember the exact date, the Echo VR team released on their news board the simple fact that they were shutting down Echo VR.
For some reason, decided to pull the plug on Echo VR, which is not a dead game by any means. It's a community of tens of thousands of players that still have a massively thriving esports scene.
This is the game that you're shutting down? This is the community that you're smashing out of existence? And it's not like the game is failing either. Relatively, in terms of games and companies that Meta owns, this is pretty much Meta's biggest IP that they own. Except for Beat Saber, but that's Beat Saber. And it's almost the equivalent of like if Microsoft stopped supporting Halo and just said, sorry, Infinite shuts down in 5 months. We need all hands on deck to make whatever game is next. Sorry about all the time you spent, sorry about all the money you've spent, but we've thought really hard about this and this is the best decision for us. What? Okay, so this actually does get a lot more complex and way more interesting and really tells a lot about what's going behind the scenes at Meta. And oh boy, we're gonna get into that. But
Okay, this video kinda sucks, and I have no idea how to end it. But I worked way too hard on it to scrap it at all, so I'm uploading it. But I think there is a lesson we can learn about this. The metaverse was a social experiment that never should have seen the light of day. And it was absolutely cataclysmic for every single VR game that it touched. And I'm glad it's over. And now that it is over, I think we're gonna start seeing a golden age in VR games now that the market is back with the people, you know? Hey, what the fuck?